Alright, y'all, so today I'm bringing you guys the, as promised, NBA 2K17 review. I'm not going to waste any time, let's just get into it. Where do I start, man? Do I start with my career, my team, my GM, my league, regular play now, is it like the park, even though that falls under my career? Where do I start? Alright, you know what, let's start with my career, because that's probably like the most played game mode, like that whole my career general area. So yeah, man, my career... every year they always improve on their features as like what you can do. They improve. They make the storyline better. They give you more access, or they touch things up that they tried last year. When it comes to like features and stuff that you can do. For example, like my court this year, the practicing things. The phone, the text, like all that stuff you can do this year. It's like that's what they really work to improve on. They need to stop that, and they need to just not even really pay too much mind to that. You are fine. What they need to work on, and please agree with me on this. I mean, if you don't, obviously, like you don't, but I hope you do, because you really should. What they need to work on is the gameplay. Because right now, there's still, just like last year, and it might even be worse than last year, there's still a lot of glitches in the gameplay. And there's just still a lot of stupid, unrealistic stuff that just they need to work on and try and fix. And I know you're probably thinking this, Marcus, it's a game. It's not going to be perfectly realistic. No, obviously it's not. It'll never will be. I mean, maybe it will. Maybe we'll have the technology one day. But right now, it's not going to be. But it looks like they've made no effort to, increase the gameplay, to make it better, because there's still all these glitches and stupid stuff that happen that, really don't happen in, like real basketball. And like I said, it's not going to be perfect, but like there was no effort made. And, I feel like they spent so much time with my career, like on the features and like that, like the stuff you can do, and all that's cool, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, we just want to be able to have a good experience playing the game. When all these glitches and stuff are happening, and these stupid animations that like they just don't make sense, when all those are happening, at the end of the day, it's not really it's not an enjoyable experience, especially when like I'm playing my career and all these stupid things happen. I can't even enjoy the game and have fun and win. Like, it really just doesn't make sense. And I've discovered most of the glitches on Hall of Fame, of course. Hall of Fame is always where all the glitches occur. So it's a repeating pattern that has happened ever since, I don't want to say it started 2K, but like 2K15, 2K16 to 2K17, it's especially visible. It's just not enjoyable. I would rather have, my career go back to what it was in 2K12 when there was barely any cutscenes. You made your guy, you had like the stars versus elites game, you did your draft, and then you just played. I'd rather have that in good gameplay and like good stuff like that, and without like some of those glitches and stupid animations that they need to take out. I'd rather have it like that than with all these really cool features and stuff that, like I said, don't get me wrong, they're cool, they're nice, they're like, wow, that's cool that you can do that you have access to do that. But all in all, you want the experience, you want to play the game. That's really what it comes down to. And I feel like they're spending too much time trying to make it like my career life. It's almost like a RPG, The Sims type. It's getting stupid. As for my park, what can I say? Ain't a damn thing changed, man. It's just still the same stuff with my park. I mean, maybe they changed up a few of the things, but like the same glitches that happen with my park, and going back to the gameplay, going back to the glitches, it's the same stuff that happens. Let me think for a minute, okay? Give me a second. For example, 2-on-2, when you get a rebound, they still have that stupid cheese where it is so easy to steal the ball back. And they really need to get rid of that. They also need to get rid of the animation where if you try and loop around the person that's trying to pass the ball in, you go like out of bounds sometimes. It's really stupid. They need to get rid of that stuff. It just doesn't make sense. And also, I forgot to mention a couple things with my career. So one, the charge in this game is really bad this year, okay? Really, really bad. The auto pass they have not fixed. Auto pass still sucks. But back to the charge. One time I was running like I don't know what to say, like parallel to the guy, and I ran a little bit into him, and they called the charge. I flipped out. The guy barely moved. It was not a fun experience. Also, I gotta tell you guys about this. This really made me mad. Okay, I don't know. It wasn't even that big of a deal, but honestly, come on. So basically, what happened was one time I was playing a game, and I was talking to my friend, and I had at the halftime. It was halftime. I had 12 points, like 4 rebounds. I don't know, like 5 assists. I was doing good. It was one of the better games, and he was like, "Hey, you wanna play Park?" And I was like, "Yeah, whatever. I'll just sim to end, VC." Because I think they got rid of the ask out feature, so you just sim to the end now. I simmed to the end, and I finished the game with 7 points, 3 rebounds, and that was it. Mind you, I ended the half with 12 points, 4 rebounds, and like 3 assists. I could not get over that. I was so upset. I did not understand. It was really stupid. I mean, come on, 2K. How does that work? Explain. But really, that's really all that's what it comes down to when it comes to the issues with 2K. That's really the base of the issues with 2K. My team, like my league and stuff, I have not played too much. I've seen what it's like. I started them, but not really. I haven't really played it at all, and I like what they're doing with my team. I like what they're doing with my league. It's good. Those game modes have always been fine. There's nothing wrong with those. I mean, my team a couple years ago was pretty bad, but it's good this year so far. As I like what I'm seeing. But it's really just my career, man. My park. That's the stuff that they really need to work on, the gameplay wise. And I haven't really played any exhibition games, so who knows, the gameplay could be like that too in those. If that's the case, man, just fix that in general, man. That's what they really need to work on next year. And I want to see that. I want to see that happen. I want to see them really trying to step it up when it comes to the gameplay and the glitches and the stupid animations. But yeah, I'm done rambling, ranting, whatever you want to call this. But this has basically just been a review. There's probably a lot of stuff I missed, but I was basically just kind of stating the issues that I saw when playing the game, and that's basically what I was doing. Also, one issue is they took out stage. That made me kind of upset. And also, one thing, you guys know how I'm pretty sure if like you played before and you were like say you were like an all-star, like all-star 1, you started off my career as a pro, or my park as a pro 1. I was all-star 2. And I started off as rookie 1, so I didn't get my rep, and I was kind of upset about that. But I was like, whatever. I'm like pro 1 now, so I mean, I kind of got it back. But yeah, that was kind of stupid. And I was like, okay. But just those little things, man, they just kind of take it. They just kind of make it, And also, one thing I gotta add, something I liked is load times are actually really good this year. They did good with that. My park, is much faster, but there's still a lot of like connection errors and stupid glitches. Load time into like my park games, that's a new issue. You like get into a got next, the game's over, you're ready to play. Sometimes it can take up to like 8 minutes to load into that my park game. It's really weird. And a lot of glitches happen. Like one time I was in the practice facility and I went to bench press, and the guy was spotting me, like I was about to get under the rack, and he just walked away, and then my guy was just like standing there, and I couldn't move him. I couldn't exit out. I just was stuck there, and he was just standing there. So I took a shower, and then I did some other stuff. I came back like half an hour. He was still there. Nothing was happening, so I had to turn it off, and all my practice progress didn't get saved. But like I said, I'm done, man. All right, that's all I had to note. I hope you guys enjoyed. I talked for too long. This is a really long video. I should have shortened that up. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. I would appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe. No one's forcing you to, though. But yeah, that's it. I'm out. Peace.